Hey, Brian from Garage Mahal. We have a sandbox, so we're gonna open it up, set it up. I'll show you how to kind of like basically level it if it needs leveling. Our yard kind of slants this way, so we might have to level on the one side. But anyway, let's open up, see what we get inside. And it says do not open with a knife, but I'm going on a slight angle so we can get into here without cutting into it too much. Let's get all the pieces out. Okay, so you have that side, then you have that side. So the top is basically the edge that you kind of use as a seat. And then you kind of like put it in at the top. And then you push down, and then I'll lock it into place. This side up the top, push down, lock it in place. Then the last piece. And then there is your square. And then that is your bottom. It has Velcro on it. And then this is your top cover. And we'll show that at the end. Okay, so it does have this hardware kit, some screws and bolts. So basically what this is you are putting this on the side down here, and then you are screwing the screws in, and then you can stake that down to the ground. So that way it doesn't move. I think we're gonna forego that part ourselves. So we're going to Velcro that to the bottom. So we'll put the Velcro pieces. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm basically going to Velcro this onto that piece. And we are going to take the adhesive off. We're going to line that up into this corner. Okay, we'll just work our way around. Okay, so this is kind of like where we have it sitting. It is angled a little bit this way, but I think we might just leave it like that instead of trying to level, just because it's flat. So we're kind of let that go. But come take a look, see how this liner fits in here. And then we're gonna put some stone around the edges to make it a little decorative, and then sand just dumped in the middle. Okay, so we got a little overlap, so we're going to sprinkle some stones around the sides for aesthetics, but that's what the inside looks with the pea gravel, and then it covers on top of it, or the bottom rather. Okay, so this is the edging of pea gravel we're going to use, so if any sand gets out, it kind of blends in there. And we have a little excavator toy that we're going to have sit back here. Now we're going to add the sand. Okay, it is hot out here. But anyway, we used this all-purpose sand, 0.5 cubic feet, and we used 8 bags. And this is about what it filled it as. I think that is a nice, good depth. So kind of give you an idea. So that's about how deep it goes. So you got about 4 or 5 inches worth. And obviously you can add more, but this is how we did it. But anyway. Okay, so this cover, 2-person job typically. So you and your little one. You can probably do it by yourself, but it's like a fitted sheet. And if you've ever done a fitted sheet before, it's like a wrestling match. However, we did notice that these ties, and we buried the cover ties underneath. So the cover ties would come from underneath this corner, and then you would tie each one as kind of like an extra measure of protection. Anyway, this is why we're here, to learn from one another. Anyway, okay, and this is it in play mode. Aiden, what do you think? You like it? Yeah. You want to play inside? Hey, Aiden. Say hi. Hi. Okay, anyway, so big sandbox for this little guy. And sometimes the stones are a big hit too. But anyway, okay, and here is Aiden. Working it. Go ahead. Grab a scoop. Good job. Okay, there you go. Brian and Aiden from Garage Mall. Thanks for watching, and be safe out there.